Jesus told many parables. Parables are just stories that illustrate spiritual principles. This is the story of the prodigal son. God is like the father in this story. God's people, the believers, are like his sons. The father has servants who work for a reward, but are not his sons. The people in far-off countries are like the people in the world. This parable illustrates God's love, mercy, and forgiveness, as well as our weakness and tendency to sin. Jesus told this story. There was a man with 2 sons. He was somewhat wealthy and had a number of servants.
Dad, please give me my inheritance now so that I can enjoy it.
Okay, as you request, my son, I'll give you your share of the inheritance.
Now I must go to a distant land and take my inheritance with me.
So the younger son went to a far-off land. There he squandered or wasted his estate. Having fun, spending lots of money, taking risks, smoking, drinking, parties, girls, gambling, and drugs. When he had no more money, he was forced to work for a living feeding pigs. He was so hungry that he longed for the food that they ate. When he came to his senses, he thought of his father.
My father's servants are better off than I. How far have I fallen? I will rise up and go to my father. I will say to him, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.
So he rose up to go to his father. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was moved with compassion. His father ran to him and embraced him and kissed him affectionately.
Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Please make me like one of your hired servants.
I'm so glad that my son is home. Servant, bring out the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet, and bring out the fattened calf, and slaughter it. Let us eat and be merry. This son of mine was dead, but now he's alive. He was lost, but now he's found.
Then they went to the house and began to feast and celebrate. The older son was in the field and did not know what had happened. As he drew near to the house, he heard music and dancing. He called over one of the servants.
What's going on?
Your younger brother has come home, and your father has received him back as a son. He has slaughtered the fattened calf to celebrate his return.
The older son was very angry. He did not want to go inside the house, so the father went out to reason with him.
Come in, my son. Your brother's come home. Let us celebrate.
I have been serving you faithfully all these years. I have never broken any of your commands. You have never given me a go to have fun with my friends. Now you have slaughtered the fattened calf for my brother, who has wasted your riches on drugs, women, and worldly pleasures.
My child, you're always with me, and all that I have is yours. We must rejoice and be merry, because this brother of yours was dead and has come to life. He was lost, but now he's found.